Hi, this is Tracy with bulldog bytes TV, giving some information about an earthquake in Japan. The 2016 Kumamoto earthquake are a series of earthquakes, including a main shock which occurred at magnitude 7.0 on April 16, 2016, below Kumamoto City, and a foreshock earthquake which came first, with a magnitude of 6.2 on April 14, 2016. The two earthquakes killed at least 48 people and injured about 3,000 others in total. As a result of the earthquake, the entire city of Kumamoto City was left without water. Kumamoto Airport was also closed to all but emergency flights. Many structures collapsed or caught fire as a result of the earthquake. Government officials estimated more than 1,000 buildings had been seriously damaged, with 90 completely destroyed. A 500-bed hospital in Kumamoto City was knocked off its foundation, forcing the hospital to move all of the patients. This is Tracy with bulldog bytes TV. See you next time.
Hi, this is Liz Julius with bulldog bytes TV, and this is your entertainment report. Since April 15th, Apple users in China have been unable to access their iTunes, movies, and iBooks. An Apple spokeswoman in Beijing said that, "We hope to make books and movies available again to our customers in China as soon as possible," but did not elaborate on why the services were unavailable. Currently, no Apple user in China is able to access and download books or movies from the company's library. Those who purchase books or movies are not able to download their purchases and are calling for refunds. Beijing's top media regulator has reportedly called for iTunes Movie Store and iBooks to be inaccessible, though Apple Music is apparently still accessible. Tests have reported that the suspension only prohibits accounts registered in China, but other accounts registered in other countries are still functional within China's borders. Though Apple has not said how many users of Apple are in China, it's estimated to be tens of millions. According to two anonymous sources, the New York Times reports that the State Administration of Press, Publication, Radio, Film, and Television, the online media regulator in China, demanded the shutdown, on the grounds that foreign and domestic films must be licensed by the regulator to be streamed in China, an approval that Apple has already obtained. This seems to be a part of the Chinese government's call for a stricter control of the internet, in regards to both what information is available to the public and who gets access to the approximately 700 million Chinese citizens online. This is Liz Julius of bulldog bytes TV. Tune in again next week for more of your entertainment news.
Hello everybody, this is Javier Jazzo with bulldog bytes TV, presenting you with your presidential election report. We are 2/3 of the way through the presidential primaries. Democrat Hillary Clinton has not clinched the Democratic nomination, but she sure is close. In order for Bernie Sanders to win, he would need to win California and Pennsylvania by a larger margin. Hillary Clinton has 513 superdelegates, and if Bernie Sanders were to win California and Pennsylvania, some of Clinton's superdelegates would start to switch over to Bernie Sanders. On the Republican side, Donald Trump is the only candidate with a mathematical chance to get to the magic number of 1,237 delegates needed to win the nomination outright, but his chances of this keep getting slimmer and slimmer. Ted Cruz and John Kasich had joined forces to deny Donald Trump the nomination. If Donald Trump does not get to 1,237 delegates, we will then have an open convention. The delegates could then switch over and support whichever candidate that they want to. As the primaries are finishing, the nominees are still not as clear as they could be. This is Javier Jazzo with bulldog bytes TV, signing off.
Hello everybody, this is Jeffrey Peterson with bulldog bytes TV. And your birthdays this week are Arja Kumar and Cherry Chang. Happy birthday. Your holiday this week is Passover. It began on the 23rd and will end on the 30th. Now it is time for your Tech Bite. AT&T will soon start providing low-cost internet for low-income families. The prices start for as low as $5, and if anyone in the house receives food stamps, they are eligible for this new program officially titled Access from AT&T. This is a result of a deal AT&T made with the FCC as of last year's DirecTV merger. The program will be available until 2020. The company is the latest to offer discounted internet for low-income housing. Programs such as these help close the digital divide between families and could also help out students that previously had to rely on unreliable internet for homework. AT&T is going to provide 3 Mbps or 3 megabytes per second for $5 and between 5 and 10 megabytes per second for $10. For comparison, the average household's internet speed is 17 megabytes per second. This is Jeffrey Peterson with Bulldog Bytes TV, signing off.
Hey everyone, it's Garrett Cruz with Bulldog Bytes TV, bringing you the latest and greatest of the national sports scene. In NBA playoff news, 2 first-round series have concluded. Those 2 are the San Antonio Spurs versus the Memphis Grizzlies and the Cleveland Cavaliers versus the Detroit Pistons. The Spurs were able to take care of business easily with a 4-0 game sweep of the 7-game series versus the Grizzlies. The Grizzlies fought as much as they possibly could, but with an injury-riddled season that included their 2 best players, Mike Conley and Marc Gasol, and also with 20-plus players going through their roster just this season alone via trades, roster cuts, and free agency. It was just a matter of time before the Spurs were able to sweep them, since it was such an inconsistent season for the Grizzlies. Also, Cavaliers and Pistons series ended in a sweep too. LeBron James and the Cavs were able to handle the talented but young Pistons team and beat them in their series 4-0. The Spurs will play the winner of the Oklahoma City Thunder versus the Dallas Mavericks. So far the Thunder are winning that series 3-1. As for the Cavaliers, they will play the winner of the Atlanta Hawks versus the Boston Celtics. That series is tied right now 2-2. Tune in next week for more NBA playoff updates. This is Garrett Cruz with Bulldog Bytes TV. See you next time.